On this COVID-19 50-point inspection, we'll be taking a look at the North Coast Brewing Company's Old Stock Ale 2020. This comes in at 11.2% ABV. I have had this one time before. I remember I liked it. I know that it was kind of a malt-forward beverage. It's an old ale or a strong ale. So let's go ahead and open it up. Alright, so I'm hoping at some point here I'll start to get more of my smells and tastes back. So let's just see. Hopefully I'll start noticing some more stuff as time goes on here. But got a nice tight kind of off-white colored head. The color of the beer itself is a nice mahogany red. So very, very beautiful beer. It is clear. Gonna give it the 6 out of 6 for the appearance and the aromas. I'm actually starting to pick up a little bit of aromas, so it's kind of cool. There is a slight, like malty, almost like a cherry type aroma. So it smells sweet. It's actually kind of exciting, so that's cool. Malt on this one, I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 3. The hops, don't really notice much out of the hops, but this actually does smell fairly decent with the malt. The other on this one, there is no other. It's not barrel aged or anything, as far as I know. I don't believe it is. So for that, I shouldn't be looking for anything out of it. There's no extra spices. There's no adjuncts that could be hidden in there. No barrel aging, so I wouldn't be looking for any of that. So that's where we get that 4 out of 4 for the other, because there's nothing else. And on the hops in this one, I'm gonna give it a 1, just because there might be something in there. On the malt, I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 3. So the highest aroma score that I've given it so far during this COVID-19 thing, with a 7 out of 10. Right, now I'm kind of excited to go in for some flavors now. Cheers. Bit of a malt sweetness. It's a kind of a little bit like toffee, with a little bit of a it's mixing with bitterness. So there's kind of this cherry type sweetness too, but it mixes in with this bitterness that comes up. Bitterness is pretty high in this, actually. So it kind of comes off a little bit like cherry Robitussin type flavor. So not too pleasant, but it is exciting to actually be able to get some sort of taste out of this. So I think for the there's no like real hop flavor. It's still just pretty harsh bitterness. I think for the malts, I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 4. The hops being there, but not giving off any flavors yet to me, I'm just gonna give that the 1 out of 4. The balance on this one, it's a little bit off with the balance because the bitterness is so high compared to what I can actually taste. I'm going to give it a It's a little bit more harsh than the Imperial Stout there I did. So give it a 3 out of 5. Carbonation on this one seems to be about medium. Pretty nice. The body on it is it's a medium. It's like a medium going into full, so high medium type mouthfeel to it. But carbonation, I'll give that 3 out of 3. Aftertaste on this one, it's a lingering bitterness. It's really not all that great right now. I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 3 for that. Body was fine, 5 out of 5. My overall enjoyment on this one, I think most of the flavors that I'm picking up, it mostly resembles like cherry Robitussin. So it's not really that enjoyable to drink. I think I'm right around a 5 out of 10 for the enjoyability on this one. The ABV at 11.2%. I don't notice any alcohol notes still, so that's fine. But let's go ahead and put the score together here. All right. The North Coast Brewing Company's Old Stock Ale 2020 is going to get a COVID-19 BuMpY 50-point inspection of 33 out of 50, which is going to land it in the drinkable category. But hey, it seems like I am starting to get some of my aromas and taste back, so I can only hope for more to come. And I think the next one I will do will be a New England IPA of some sort, because everybody loves New England IPAs, and maybe I'll have all of my aromas and tastes back come tomorrow. I can only hope. I doubt it's going to happen, but still, it's getting better already, which is a good sign. Pretty quickly. I think this is like my fourth day, I think, without smell or taste. So cheers. Thank you all for watching.